Welcome back, everybody. Today we had leaks on the roof here that we was telling y'all about. So I'm trying to get it peeled up. It's a one-piece roof. No seams on it other than the edges. And that stuff was pretty hard to get up, so I took the trowel or whatever you call it I bought for doing the sheetrock. I'm no good at sheetrock, so I don't think I'm gonna need this anymore. So what I done is I sharpened it. I rolled the edges up so maybe I wouldn't poke a hole in it nowhere else. And it actually works good getting it off. And I think where we're getting our leaks at, if you see this sealer, it goes, this is the edge trim that laps over onto the roof. And when they put it on, like a bunch of these screws, like see right there, that was not even, so the rainwater could get right there to that screw. There's another one the same way. I believe it shouldn't be too hard of a issue to take care of. But it ain't gonna be no cakewalk getting all this cut off. See how it's cracked up? And the little, once I scrape the top like that, cut the top off, it leaves the inside. And the little ear that I bent up to keep from cutting the roof actually works good. It's hard to look at what I'm doing and at the phone to see if I'm showing you what I'm doing. It'll run right down there and you can actually see it puckering up where it's cutting, and it'll break right off. See it rising up? You can kind of tell where it's cutting it at. Gonna be a kind of a long process, but not as bad as I was thinking. It'll be worth it once we get it all sealed up and able to use it to haul the car in. But you can see it pretty good what I was talking about, how the sealer didn't go beyond the screw to keep water from getting there, because it's actually sunk down, so that's like a funnel effect. If your sealer's not out beyond the screw, if water can get to there, it's a good chance that's where it's getting in at. Now we got to figure out, once we get all this scraped, how we're going to clean this and this, so we'll know we got a good surface for whatever we put to bond. Hey everybody. Well, we've took our putty knife I showed you earlier that we modified. We've scraped it all clean. Now we've got a wire brush on the rigid little impact, and we're using it to actually clean this seam up. I'll do a little bit here for you. And what we're doing, we're trying to clean this surface where the sealer's got to go right down this crack right here and seal around each one of these screw heads. And we're trying to make it clean, that surface, and I think this is going to score it up just a little so the adhesive will stick to it. You'll come along and check it out. Just make sure if you're doing it, don't stay in one spot too long or try not to press too heavy. Seems to be working good so far. All right, everybody. We got it all clean like we were showing you earlier. I'm running a bead of sealer on it, and we went with Henry roofing sealant. All the research we done, being we going metal to metal, this should work fine. But y'all check it out, and this is what we're doing. We're just running a small bead right where the two metals seam. Probably a 3/8 of an inch bead that we're running. Then I'm actually taking my finger, blotting it down. That way it seals the edges down. It thins the edges like it says do. I tried dragging stuff on it, and I was trying to keep from buying that $15 a tube self-leveling stuff. Didn't mind buying it if that's what I had to have, but from the research we done, it looks like going metal to metal, we should be fine, versus if we was going on a rubber roof or fiberglass roof, we would have needed a different type sealant. But maybe this will hold up. If it don't, one thing's for sure, I'm not gonna hide it from you. I'll let you know that it was a failure and we had to try something different. But I sure appreciate each and every one of y'all watching and supporting us here at Gerraldfarms. Take care. Have a good one.